Granted, I know I don't look that old to make the statement you should never ask a woman her age. I know I'm not that old, but like, dang. Why you want to know how old I am? I'm 26. I will be 27 December 13th. I am a Sagittarius. Missing someone with all your missing someone. It's Talk to Me Tuesday. Talk to Me Tuesday. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Hey, it's Talk to Me Tuesday, y'all. I'm ready to talk to y'all. It's a good day. It's a good Tuesday. I ain't letting the weather get me down. So today the topic is questions that y'all have for me. I had posted on my Instagram, what would you ask me, I guess, if you had the chance to ask me a question. And I was not expecting some of the questions that y'all gave, but nevertheless, I'm going to answer them. So the first question is, how old are you? So first, before I even get to the questions, I read all of them because I had to copy them from my phone to here. I didn't leave none of them out. So how old are you? Granted, I know I don't look that old to make the statement you should never ask a woman her age. I know I'm not that old, but like, dang. Why you want to know how old I am? I'm 26. I will be 27 December 13th. I am a Sagittarius, Sag gang, period. Yeah, I'm 26. Do you have a job or career? Let me say this. I do not have someone employing me. My career and what pays me are my passions and the trades that I've chose to embark on. With that being said, my job is to live and walk in my purpose and my passions in life, and those passions and purposes provide me with revenue to live. With that being said, no, I don't have an official punch in, punch out job or career, but the career that I am following, chasing, and looking towards is influencing, modeling, hosting, YouTube. I also do paid poetry. I'm a fitness coach. I do meal prep. I'm a creative director, and I'm also a model recruiter. So I can get to my bag in so many different ways. To answer that question, those are my careers, those are my jobs, those are my babies. Are you and Big Tris legally married? Yes. We are not just like shacking up. We are not common law. We are not one of those couples that just says we are married because we've been together for so long. We are actually legally married. We got married on June 22nd last year, so we coming up on our first 1 year wedding anniversary. And yep, we are married for real. Do you like girls? Woo! Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. Yes, I do. I do like girls. I don't really know what else to say about that. Yeah, I do. So yeah. What is your sexual preference? Okay, so I guess, and I'm assuming that when you ask, it's like, what do I prefer more, or like just what do I like in general? So I'm just gonna answer that by saying, I will consider myself pansexual. I like everybody. I like trans men. I like cis men. I like straight women. I like gay women. I like lipstick lesbians, which are like the femmes, super cute. And I like studs, which are, more masculine. Like, I like everybody. I have the sexual preference, which is considered pansexual. So that is what I go by. And I hope y'all did not hear that dog barking. Ugh, so annoying. But anyway, that is my sexual preference. Do I want kids? Yes, I do. I want 3 kids. My mom has me and my 3 siblings, so it's 4 of us, and my dad has me and my sister. So I come from a total of 5 siblings. I absolutely love my siblings. And I want to be able to bring that same relationship that I have with my siblings to my children. So I want to have 3 kids, God willing. Favorite Detroit rapper or the top 3? My favorite, Sada. Love Casada. I love Casada. But y'all know that I told y'all that on What Up Though Wednesday, a couple of episodes back. I love him. He's so dope. I like his music. I like his...
He groove. He be grooving. He be moving. He be doing what he be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I just like his energy, and I feel like he provide a sound that the city and everybody in the city enjoy. Like, I love Sada. So that's definitely my number 1. But if I had to give, I really can't give a top 3 because I got 5. But if I had to say top 3, I say Sada, Babyface, and Cash Kid. So hard. So I'm gonna just have to do 5. I like Payroll, and I love KD. So Cash Doll. So it's like I can't really give 3 because all in all, like KD and Sada Baby are my 2 favorites. But in terms of like my top 5, in no particular order was that list. That was just the top 5 people. But Sada and KD definitely are always on my top 5 for sure. Have you ever killed an animal before? Now, why y'all asking some questions? Y'all want to see me cry? Why y'all want to do this to me? Yes. Dang. Who told y'all? Because who just randomly asked that? Yes. I was on the freeway. If y'all don't know, I went to Saginaw. Valley. I was on the freeway. Oh my God. I can't believe somebody asked me this. I was on the freeway on my way from Detroit to Saginaw to go back up to school. I don't know if it was like a break or something. Went up there. I'm on 75. It's not an exit in sight. It's just like I'm on straight shot freeway. And out of nowhere, this dog comes running across the freeway. Like, I promise you, it was just dropped in front of my car and like time traveled or something, because there was no exit. There were medians and barriers. So I'm like, where did you come from? Like, you didn't just hop over the barrier and keep coming because we're on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know where the dog came from. And at that point, it was a car on my left that got the chance to see it before I saw it, I'm assuming, because they got over. And before I could even like stop, think about what to do, I smacked the dog, smacked that boy. My whole left front side, driver's side of my truck was like smashed, and the door was like squished and had blood all over it from the dog. And I just was mortified. Like, I love animals. Before I went to school for my communication degree, my goal, like y'all heard in my Talk to Me Tuesday video with my sister, was to be a veterinarian. So to kill that dog was literally, and I couldn't even stop because I was going 70 miles per hour. 70 miles per hour. Like, it was no way I could even slow down enough without harming myself. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my gosh, that was so tragic. I can't believe somebody asked me that. Y'all bold. Most embarrassing moment. Oh, you know what? My most embarrassing moment, I was at church, and my auntie was like, if you're getting ready to go to the bathroom, take your sister with you. Make sure she, you know, at least tries before we get ready to head home or to go get food or whatever it was we were getting ready to do after church. So I take my little sister with me, and she had to be like maybe 4 or 5 at the time. She's little, so I have to take her with me, help her, whatever. So as women, you know, we don't sit on the toilet in public. We squat. So I'm squatting. I had to be maybe 12 or 13, so somewhere between them ages. And I took her with me to the bathroom, so I'm squatting, and just a little dribble, just a little bit, got on the back part of my underwear because I wasn't far enough back, but I caught myself before I actually went in my underwear. I backed up enough so that I would make sure that wouldn't happen no more. So I'm like, okay, I'm good or whatever. Took a little piece of tissue. It was literally like a water driplet, like not even nothing to see, nothing that I was gonna feel when I pulled my underwear up. It was a driplet. Do y'all know, we made it back to my auntie, and this little girl, the first thing she says, Sissy peed on herself. I looked at her and said, I did not. I didn't pee on myself. Now I'm standing here, she talking to two of the women of the church, some ladies at the church. You just walked up and
Just spilled the beans.
talking about I peed on myself, and I did not even pee on myself. So that was my most embarrassing moment because, like, I'm 12, 13 years old. Why would I look like peeing on myself? Then you spilling the beans, and I done took you into the bathroom with me, so who they gonna believe? Like, everybody say little kids is the most honest. Y'all, that was the most embarrassing thing. My auntie was like, you don't say that about your sister. And even if she did, you don't tell anybody that. Like, little kids will tell everything. Okay? Everything. How did you start modeling? Oh, this is a good question because a lot of people ask this, people that are inspiring to model. I get DMs about that all the time. I started modeling, actually my first time modeling was when I was 11 years old. I remember my aunt took some pictures to send off to an agency that was really well known back then. They did like commercials. They had people that were getting put into music videos and things of that sort. And she actually was sending my pictures off to them. But we had to do a couple headshots and stuff. And I wasn't really interested then. So it was just kind of like we took them, but we never really got around to doing the headshot. So we didn't get to send off the information because that wasn't like at the forefront of something that I wanted to do at the time. So it represented itself. Obviously, you guys see that I do YouTube. I do YouTube in an attempt to help other people insert themselves into the industry, or if they're already in the industry, continue promoting themselves, to get more support, to get more growth, and to maybe find a demographic and a following that they may not have had without the input of possibly, being on the show. So with that being said, I interviewed a clothing designer on my channel, and when I interviewed him, when the interview was over, he gave me some merch, and he's like, I love your look. You're super dope. I appreciate you having me on. So I would like for you to actually model my shirt for me. So here's, I'm going to send you a text and let you know when the shoot is going to be. I'd love for you to come, blase splease. So long story short, I do the shoot. At the shoot, one of the other photographers that was there reached out and was like, hey, I want to do a shoot with you. I'm trying to link with a couple of the models this year, and I wanted to know if you would be interested. And I was like, yeah, I would love to. So I did that one shoot and then connected with a photographer that did that shoot to do a shoot with him. And then once I posted that second shoot that I was in, another photographer that was at the first initial shoot reached out to me and was like, that shoot that you just did with old boy was dope. We got to link up and do some work. So I linked up and I worked with them, and that was October 2017. The first shoot that I did was August 2017 with the dude that did the interview for me, and it's been rolling ever since. August, September, October, and it's just been continuing. I cleared off my Instagram page of any just personal selfies and pictures that I took of myself, made it professional, changed it to a business page, and I literally have been getting booked. I've done 4 fashion shows. I've done 4 music videos, and I'm probably about 60 plus in on print right now, which print is like just regular photo shoots. I'm a brand ambassador for 3 different companies. I'm a brand ambassador for a lash esthetician. I'm a brand ambassador for the body jewelry company, Body Favors, that I've told you guys about countless times. And I'm also a brand ambassador for A-Boy Clothing, which you guys have seen me wearing as well. So modeling has definitely taken off for me in terms of what I enjoy, and I'm proud to announce I now also have a signed contract with a brand as a model for them. So I'll let you guys know a little bit more about that once I get some more information, but I'm super excited to see where modeling takes me, and I hope whoever asked that question got the answer that they needed. What was your first job? My first job that I got like by myself was at Aeropostale. It was when I was 17 and a half. I was getting ready to go to Saginaw, and I actually got the job prior to school so that I could have money to take when I went to Saginaw. I was like, I do not want to go up there and just start already like with the broke college syndrome. So I went ahead and got the job at Aero. I worked there until it was time for me to leave, and that was my first job. Coming out story. Ooh, I didn't really have a coming out story. I didn't get a chance to really come out. But I guess you could say like my getting in trouble story. I remember I came home from getting my nails done for homecoming. I was a junior, and I remember I went to get my nails done for homecoming, and I came back, and my auntie was sitting on the couch. And she always, we had a really dope relationship where we talk about the people that I was dating. So at the time, she knew that I was single. So she I didn't know she had a Twitter. So she's like, how's your nails? How'd it go? Blase splee. So I'm like, it went good, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, good, good. So who's your boo? So I'm like, my boo? Because she knows I'm single. So I'm like, I don't have no boo. What are you talking about? Boo? Like, where'd it come from? And she like, yeah, yo, boo. And I'm like, I don't have a boo. And she like, are you still dating? And I'm like, no. And she like, you sure you not dating no more? And I'm like, no, did that. Don't ask again. Like, that's done with. And she like, well, who you tweeting about then when you say my boo? I was like, tweeting? Honey, child, no, you did not. You got Twitter? She was like, yeah, I do. And I seen you tweeting about your boo, so who is your boo? So at this point, I'm like, oh, it's this boy named She like, you never told me about him, and you tell me about everybody. And I'm like, yeah, because it's not nothing like that. She like, well, it sure is something like that for you to be tweeting about it. And I'm like, nah, nothing like that. That's why I'm not using his name or nothing. Just, saying my boo. And she like, I know you. Try again. So then I was like, okay, fine. I'm back dating. And she like, no. Because I really know that you're done with him. I'm so sure that you're done with him. So try again. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I can't lie. And she like, that's been staying over here, that's been coming over here and spending the night, that you've been having in my house. And I was like, yeah, that. And she was like, oh, no, 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 no. I just know. And I was like, yep. And at the time, I had just got in trouble for something that happened with me. And it was just like, well, now you know. Yeah, so that was my coming out story. Do I like guys? I answered that question in the beginning. Whoever asked this obviously wants a definitive answer. Yes, okay, that is what it is. My husband is and identifies as a heterosexual man. Regardless of being trans or not, he identifies as a heterosexual man. So with that being said, he's never going to date a man. He's not interested in men and does not identify as a woman. Regardless of having been going through transitioning, he is a heterosexual male, period. With that being said, yes, I like guys. Done deal, okay? Do that mean y'all can hop in my DMs? No. Do that mean I'm interested in y'all? No. Do that mean y'all got a chance? No. Do that mean if you ever asked me before me and him got married, did I think you was cute, or did I like you, or could you have a chance? Would you have a chance? Still the answer is no, and it was no then. No. None of that matters. So y'all got your answer. Let's go ahead. I nipped that in the bud. I said what I said. But again, that don't mean that y'all about to just be thinking that, ooh, let me see if I can slide. No, because you're going to get slid to block. Thanks. Does YouTube pay you? Not yet. But with you guys liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and continuing to watch, I will be getting paid. Period. Thank you. All right. How do you stay so positive? For me, positivity comes from a place of knowing where I used to be and seeing that I don't have those same struggles, seeing that I don't have those same problems, seeing that I'm not even where I was yesterday mentally, being able to grow, being able to emotionally sustain myself, and being able to say that showing myself self-love and self-care has built me up a tremendous amount. That's what leads me to being positive, because I feel like there's no other way. Positivity breeds more reasons to be positive. So if that's what happens with positivity, imagine what happens with negativity. If you sit in somber, sadness, depression, disappointment, and feeling less than continuously, you're going to always receive those same results because your mind is manifesting and creating those thoughts that you're thinking over and over and over again for your life. So why sit and think about the reasons that you're down and depressed instead of thinking about the things that are going to take you out of that? Think about the things that make you happy. Think about the things that make you feel good. Those things will continue to make you feel good and continue to bring you more reasons to be positive, and that's definitely what helps me stay positive. And the last question was, did you see yourself here 5 years ago? First of all, 5 years ago was 2015. In 2015, I was 3.5 years into college, only 2 years away from graduating. I had no idea that I was going to be modeling because I didn't start modeling until August 2017. I had no idea I was going to be in 4 people's videos. 4 videos, 3 different people, 4 videos. I had no idea that I would be a brand ambassador for 3 amazing companies. I had no idea that I would be paving and painting my way and making my story the way I want to make it for myself because that's the way I want it. If you would have asked me in 2012 when I graduated high school where I would be 5 years from there, 2017 I would have said graduating college, but I wouldn't have imagined that I would be starting a modeling career that is taking me to places that I am now. I've hosted 2 different women's conferences. I hosted different events, and again, I said I'm a paid poet. I have a birthday party set up for, to do in June for a woman that's turning 50, and all in all, I would say I didn't see myself here, but now that I know seeing myself where I want to go is super important to be able to manifest and pray about where I want to be in my future. I think about where I want to see myself in the next 5 years, in the next 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that was a very beautiful question, and I wanted to end it with that because I think that people lose sight of the fact that, like I always say, it's not about where you at, it's about where you going. But the part that matters most is what you do in between and how you get there. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit on your hands and expect things to just come to you. You got dreams, you got goals, you have aspirations. Get up, stand by what it is that you want to do for yourself, believe in yourself, claim, pray, manifest, and always believe that no matter what it is that you do, undoubtedly, it's about you. It's about your happiness, and it's about you being able to affirm what you believe is for you. So thanks, you guys, for coming and joining me on Talk to Me Tuesday. This has been another wonderful episode of Light Vibes with Stacey Lee. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, because if they're not turned on, then I can't ring your bell for you to know when I post more content. As always, I love you guys. Get up, get active, make some money, make some moves, make some money moves. Vibers, stay light and vibe. Peace.